Go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. Take a deep, deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide and exhale, letting go of all of the air, all of the stress, all of the tension, anything that you might be holding deep inside your body. Now as you breathe in again, feel the breath move up and out through your long spine to the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, feel the breath plummet you down into the earth. Notice the roots lingering beneath you, connecting you into this great expansive oneness with nature. Gently moving into butterfly pose, bring the soles of your feet together, interlace your toes, like you're braiding your feet, and they might flip out right away, that's okay. Even just the journey of trying to interlace our toes is yin in its nature. And with your hands either draped alongside your body or around your feet, take a deep breath in and allow the exhalation to take you down, 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 lingering into your very first edge. Find a place of softness here. Your sit bones are still rooted, still grounded, still piercing into the earth, and your breath begins to move from your lower back, from that sweet sacrolumbar arch of your spine, expanding each vertebrae, expanding the length of your back body, expanding the length of your spine. Allow your shoulders to relax, your head to relax. Allow your heart to relax, to drape down to the floor. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide and exhale. Today's practice is devoted to a sense of groundedness, to connectedness to the earth. We'll be moving through our kidney meridian line, our first and second chakra, and the holding zones of things like guilt and fear. If you feel guilt or shame for anything in your life, take a moment here to set your intention to let it go. Today I intend to be free of guilt. Today I intend to be free of fear. Today I am connected to the earth. I am you and you are me. Allow your weight to sink a little bit deeper towards the floor, stimulating the connective tissue surrounding your spinal joints, surrounding your hip joints. Awareness to the space behind your knees. Can you feel a sense of serenity here as you take one final breath and then slowly come all the way back upright? Draw your knees towards one another. Take your hands behind you and rock your knees from left to right. Continuing this journey into our first chakra, our root chakra. Go ahead and extend your legs directly out in front. Bend your knees by any amount. Take a deep breath in to lift your chest, shine your heart forward, and with the exhalation, melt down into a deep forward fold. Beautiful. Your feet can stay flexed or relaxed, but your shoulder and your chest and your heart and your head and your neck are soft here. In caterpillar pose, we start to find great harmony in our body, leading to graceful aging, a sense of feeling balanced. And as we start to stimulate our reproductive organs, these forward folds are also amazing tools to help support fertility. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale sensations of fear, of guilt, of disconnection to the oneness of it all. And as sensations of discomfort start to arise here, can you trust that this is the bringing up of things we are ready to let go of today? Disharmony through our kidney meridian line, attributes to a weak immune system, pain in our lower back, a low sex drive, infertility, a softening of our bones, a weakening of our bones. And with all this, we sit in a place of low energy. Can we replace this disharmony with a sense of balance, with a sense of trust that everything is going to be okay? Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale to let it go. Inhale, lifting, lengthening your spine. Make any subtle movements you need here before opening your legs wide. Feel free to use a pillow or a prop out in front of your pelvis as some support. But begin by taking your palms on either side of your right leg. And then keeping your left hip grounded, bending your knees as much as you need to, slowly start to roll your chest over your right leg. A second option here would be to take hold of your right big toe with your peace fingers and stretch your left arm up alongside your ear. If that's too uncomfortable for your head, you could take your right hand to your head like a kickstand. And in the second variation, our breath is filtering down through our deep lateral line. That left side of your body is the source of your gallbladder meridian. And often pain in these deep lateral lines of our body, restrictions in the connective tissue here, are directly associated with a sense of indecisiveness. Is there a decision that you're sitting on? Could you make that decision right now? Could you let go of the analytical mind and just choose? Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth wide, exhale. Use this time to let go, to melt a little deeper into that sweet edge, and then draping your body all the way through to center. Inhale, like a serpent, lift your chest, open your heart. Exhale, weave on over to the other side. Hands on either side of your left leg. Inhale to ground through that right hip. Exhale to fold. And again, you can stay here in this first variation or take your left peace fingers to your left big toe. Extend your right arm up alongside your right ear and breathe an intensive, expansive, brilliant amount of length into the right side of your body. Inhale. Exhale. And let that sensation be beyond physical. See it as the decision that you're not making. And notice if you just choose something, does that sensation change? Continue breathing gently in this place. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale out through your mouth. Drape your body back to center. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Now you can use your prop to support your spine here. And as we come into this fourth variation of a forward fold today, we're starting to tackle some imbalances in our teeth, in our ears. We're purifying our blood. Can you bring your awareness to your teeth, your awareness to your ears? Maybe use this time to open your mouth wide, move around your jaw, even stick out your tongue. Try and wiggle your ears by opening your mouth wide and moving your jaw. Notice all of the different sensations you feel through your face. We call this face yoga. Smile as hard as you've ever smiled, and then frown as sad and as deeply as you've ever frowned, and just feel how simple movements in your expression can transform the experience you're having in your mind and in your body. And then let that go. Take a full breath in through your nose. Exhale, allow your body to melt even deeper towards the earth. And linger here. Linger here with breath. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up, lengthen your heart, lengthen your spine, draw your knees together. Flop your knees from left to right, from left to right. Undoing any tenderness, any tension you feel. And then slowly, can you find your way down onto your mat? We're preparing here to make our journey into saddle pose. There are two variations. With your knees bent, you could sit right up on your heels. Knees can splay open to either side of your mat. You can start to lower down onto your forearms, onto your bolster, onto your head. Maybe all the way down onto the floor, depending on your spinal flexibility. Your hands can rest on your belly, or they can relax alongside your body, even reach up overhead. Now beware here. If you're feeling pain or tenderness in your knees, please extend your knees out in front. Come up very slowly before doing so. If you're feeling a lot of tension in your ankles, come all the way back up. Take your feet outside of your hips and then lower back down. And if you're feeling a lot of compression and pain and discomfort in your lower back, take a big full breath there. See if you can transform that into length. And if not, come all the way back up and remain here in hero pose while sitting upright. We call this the king of our yoga asanas in the Yin Yoga practice. In this shape, you're stimulating and stretching your ankle joints, your knee joints, your hip joints, your spinal joints. If you stretch your arms up overhead, you're triggering movement and sensation through your heart and lung meridian line, your center, your source of being and giving love. You're also stimulating your shoulder joints. And could you relax your jaw here, undoing any tension or tenderness that we store in our facial expression, the clenching of the teeth, the pinching between our eyebrows. Imagine that your third eye, your Ajna chakra, right between both eyebrows, is so wide and open, just bursting with light. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth wide. Exhale, let that breath go. Use your inhalation to very mindfully, very slowly come back upright. Open your knees wide and pull your body right down into child's pose. With your big toes touching and your breath moving up and down your spine. Let your heart rest against the floor. Maybe bend your elbows, reach your hands back towards your shoulders, and give yourself a gentle massage. I am free of fear. I am free of guilt. I am connected to the oneness. I am you, and you are me. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth wide, exhale. Breathing here in child's pose. We have the option of remaining here in child's pose or going much, much deeper into frog pose. In frog pose, the inside edges of our feet, the medial edges of our feet are pressing down into the floor. Our knees are stacked above our ankles. There's a deep, wide opening of our hips. And this can feel very intense on our knees, so putting added support blankets or pillows under your knees, under your ankles can be useful here. With a bolster underneath your chest, you can allow the weight of your front body to sink down. And you might look like a little frog melting into the floor. You might look like a frog down, hanging, sunbathing in a pond. And if that doesn't work for you, if it's too intense, come right back into child's pose. Choose the variation that suits your body, today. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. A few more moments here. On your next inhalation, filling up with breath. And on your exhalation, melt a little bit deeper, savoring all of the sensations moving through your body here. Beautiful. Inhale, lift yourself up off from the floor, push your palms into the earth. Draw your knees towards one another. And then go ahead and extend your legs out along your mat, lying your spine down onto the floor. Make any fiddles or wiggles or movements here before coming into a reclining spinal twist. Open your arms wide with your palms either facing up or down. Send your hips out to the left and drop your knees down to the right. If there's tenderness in your spine, stack your knees directly on top of one another and draw your knees a little closer towards your shoulders. Take a deep breath right into your lower back. And then as you exhale, can you allow both shoulders to melt down into the floor? Emptying out anything that's happening in your thinking mind. Allowing the final few moments of practice to be a vacation. A mental vacation from the busyness and the chaos of everyday life. Resting here and breathing here. On your next inhale, draw your knees back to center. Exhale to let them slide over to the other side. Your arms remain wide open to stimulate the connective tissue in your neck. To open your throat chakra, you could settle your gaze in the opposite direction of your knees. Arrive here by breathing into that sweet spot at the base of your spine. And exhaling to surrender, to really, really surrender. There is an undoing here. Moving away from the busyness, from the yang. Coming into this quiet and restful place of yin, our soft feminine side. Settle here. On your next inhalation, draw your knees to center. Squeeze them in towards your heart. And take happy baby pose, clasping the outside edges of your feet, or maybe taking your hands behind your thighs if that feels better for you. And in happy baby pose, can you commit just to one moment of stillness here, with your feet stacked above your knees, your tailbone surrendering down towards your mat, and your chin slightly tucked. Just breathe. Keep breathing when it starts to feel strange and a little bit uncomfortable. Master training for everyday life, situations that make us feel a little bit uneasy. Then go ahead and drop the soles of your feet down to the floor. Make any movements you need. Extend your legs along your mat. Relax your arms alongside your body with your palms facing up to the sky. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill your body with lightness. And as you exhale, let everything go. Remaining here in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Namaste.